So, round two. Watching back my first video from yesterday was quite an interesting experience. It confirmed some of my suspicions about how I come across in videos and how I come across generally. And that is that when I try to express my ideas, sometimes I'm in a rush to get them out. Like I'm got lots of thoughts whirring through my head. I'm like, and it's too fast. And when I do that, each idea doesn't get adequate attention. Whereas, sorry to be arrogant, but I know that these ideas I have bubbling in my head are kind of cool and are worthy of transmission. So, I think moving forward, maybe it would be beneficial for me to slow down a little bit, breathe between sentences. And this is what I'm going to try. This is an exploration. And that means that between sentences, I don't have to think, add in a filler, saying, what am I going to say next? I realized that maybe this tendency to blurt stuff out, to try to get to the end of the sentence, is born from kind of atmosphere I grew up in. It's a very kind of yang dominant atmosphere where basically me and my friends at school, the people I grew up with, even my family as well, everyone's always interrupting each other, trying to make a point, trying to blurt things out. And as a result, if you pause between sentences, you get cut out. Whereas here, the beauty of speaking by yourself is that you don't need that. You don't need that kind of stuff. So I can afford to pause between sentences and take my time. And it isn't so much, I don't need to stick to this as such. It's just something that I can kind of play with. And I think what put me off video before, or put me off audio expression, etc., is the fact that I instinctively kind of realized this. And I always found solace in writing because it was some way that I could slow down and make my thoughts a little bit more coherent. Actually, for a long time, I found solace in writing through that because it's almost like where I could breathe out and be like, yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to say. Chill out. Cool. Yeah, and as to the length and content of these videos, I think sticking to this 3 to 5 minutes is good. And just like one topic per video, pretty good. So that was the negative side. Why I actually add a little positive to what I saw in the video. I was really happy to see that I looked kind of exuberant, expressive. I think I had quite a nice, a friendly kind of smile, which shows my genuine outpouring of yeah, got something nice to say to people, got something good to spread to the world. So I'm happy about that. It was just a really fascinating experience watching myself. It's kind of uncomfortable, but in a really enjoyable way. It's so I'm digging out this stuff that I kind of suspected about myself, but now it's plain for me to see. And it's the stuff that everyone else sees, so it's a bit but it's good. So I have this slightly masochistic streak where I like to dig out the kind of crappy stuff about myself. Cool. So let's watch this back and see how I looked in comparison.